realm regarding who would lead the NPP as they get towards the national executive election on October 3. So these are the things we'll be discussing on the show today. Do want to stay with us till 2 p.m. when we wrap it up here. We're live on Facebook at Metro TV Ghana, also on DSTV channel 277. You can join us live on there. My name is Desmond Okrekudanso. It's a pleasure coming your way once more. Today being the 19th of August 2025. Right. 2026, not 5. The Auditor General's report was 2025. We are in 2026, right? So the 19th of August 2026. So let's get into our first conversation. My guests are seated. They have Dr. Akushika Ando. She is senior lecturer at the Department of Marketing. Ivan Tomefa Adiku will join us later on the table. But for now, Karen Hapush Emefa Amenuvo is a student of the Department of Communication Studies, and we're talking about the UPSA Innovation Day. It's been the talk that, many a times when we go to school, the things we learn in school and what we produce as the thesis, we've seen a number of them on the shelves somewhere. But we're talking about innovation. We're talking about how we can help the country with what we have studied. And today, UPSA wants to do that. And so, Dr. Ando, I'll begin with you. Welcome to the program, and Karen also.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so let me just add that today is Dr. Ando's birthday. So happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you look amazing.
Thank you, sir.
Right. So the part we'll talk about it after the interview. But let's talk about the Innovation Day.
Okay.
How did this come about?
Okay, thank you very much. And once again, a very good afternoon to all your viewers. So it's actually the Innovation Week.
Right.
And this is a special initiative by the Vice Chancellor of the University of Professional Studies, Professor John Kweku Mensah Mauto. It's the first of its kind.
Okay.
And it's a week-long program which was launched on Monday, the 17th of August. And yesterday being Tuesday, Wednesday, and then tomorrow, we have master classes for our faculty.
Okay.
The taste and preferences of our students keeps changing all the time.
Right.
And so as faculty, we need to also sharpen our skills to be able to meet the demands of our students.
Okay.
Hence why we have the master class. On Friday, which is the creme de la creme of this day, it's the Innovation Day.
Okay.
Where over the past years, we've had students come up with project works in various disciplines.
Right.
And they've all ended up on our shelves in the library.
That is true.
But this time around, our Vice Chancellor wanted to do something very different. He came up with an idea where we come up with a team comprising of different students from different disciplines.
Okay.
So a team or a group has students from the law students, marketing students, business admin, communication, IT, and accounting or finance. So you have this group of people identifying a problem and solving the problem.
Okay.
And so we have, as we speak, we have screened them. We have about 57 innovators. We call them innovators.
Okay.
We have 57 innovators who have come up with 16 solutions. And they are going to pitch these solutions on Friday, the 21st of August, 10 a.m. at the auditorium.
Okay. How did you select them?
So over the past week, because it's the first time, when they did the project work, we assessed the project works. We trained them. We took them through a number of training. As professionals who have been in the industry for a very long time, we're able to screen them and come up with the 16 best for the pitching session on Friday.
Okay.
Yes. And then VC didn't end there. Saturday, he's inviting everybody, both faculty, staff, students, to come with their families, to come and have fun on campus on Friday.
Really?
Yes. So VC is having that special day for all families as well.
Okay.
But the most critical and important reason why we are here today is the Innovation Day, which is happening on Friday. We want to solve real solutions.
Right. Let me bring Karen in. I remember that from the University of Cape Coast, my thesis was on campus radio and how it has built journalists over the years in the country. I don't know where it is, but I know it is somewhere on the shelf of the Center for African and International Studies, UCC. But Karen, you've seen this, that we talk about this all the time, that people go to school, do project work, it's left somewhere, and your school says, no, we think we need to change this. We think we need to bring something innovative. Why did you get involved?
Thank you so much for the question. Well, when the Interdisciplinary Project Initiative came on board, I decided to hop on it because as a PR student, I'm just limited to areas concerning communication. But through the interdisciplinary, I've been exposed to much knowledge from different courses. I now know how to solve real-time problem in the real world. I know that I have to build much more on experience, expertise, and knowledge. And I think it's been a very good initiative. It has exposed me to a lot. I've received a lot of intensive training. I am much more better than the way I used to be the last year.
Okay. So. And how is it working with your colleagues from other disciplines?
First, it was difficult
because you don't understand. You all do not understand, the basics of what you've learned.
Yeah, we had to come to a consensus. Okay. Everybody was bringing in their idea. We had to look for one common problem we were all facing and get a very tangible solution that will fit and benefit each and everyone in the group. So, yes, it's been one hell of a ride, but it's been worth it.
It's been intensive, right? So, what's the problem that you identified and the solution that you have prepared for that?
Well, we noticed that over the past few years, there has been the circulation of fake drugs or counterfeit drugs in our system.
Okay.
We know the FDA and other pharmaceutical regulatory bodies have been trying their best to fight this war against counterfeit drugs, but we still see them in our supply chain. We still have these fake drugs at the pharmacies and in our homes. So in order to solve that, we came up with an app, a prototype app, that is Pharma Verify Ghana. You would use it as a verification tool, or it's a verification tool at the point of purchase, so that as a consumer, once I go to get a drug, perhaps I go to get paracetamol, I can just scan the QR code on the drug and get instant verification as to whether it's genuine or it is fake. Okay. And the database would gather will serve as a real-time data for the regulatory bodies, because at the moment they are walking around with little information to work on to fight or get feedback to the consumers. So Pharma Verify seeks to step in the gap and solve this problem.
Okay. What was the challenge with this project? Because I don't think I've seen every medication having a what's it called, a QR code or something that you can scan. So what's been the challenge trying to put this together?
So one of the challenges we faced was that we already have verification systems in place.
Okay.
But you see, we realized, as you said, that perhaps most drugs, some drugs, a few of the drugs did not have a system that could help users authenticate drugs. And we realized that one common feature we saw in most drugs on their packaging was the QR code.
Okay.
So we had to do intensive research to see that significant feature on every drug packaging, so that we could come up with a tool that would correlate with the feature on the packaging. And coming up with the prototype, the development of it, it was a tedious work, but at the end of the day, we were able to.
Okay, that's good to hear. So just my final question, and then we can have Ivan join us and also share with us, what's the vision for this? Is this just about, we have to do it, so we're doing it, or for your team, you're looking at this, with a longer vision to it?
Well, at the moment, it's a prototype.
Okay.
So far beyond that, we are looking to moving it from that version to a real problem-solving app, where consumers don't have to worry about the drug they just purchased. All they do is with their smartphone, they scan the QR code on any drug, get instant verification, and report suspicious drugs upon contact. Mind you, some of the drugs or fake drugs, they look similar to the original ones. So even if you buy, you wouldn't know it is the fake until you have taken it and you've had serious side effects or you've lost a loved one. And we don't want to get there. That's why Pharma Verify, I would say, is a proactive digital protective system.
Fantastic. So on Friday, we should be there to watch yourself and your team present this to us. Doc, let me come to you, and then Karen can, or if there's any other thing you would add, and then Ivan can join us so that you can take leave of us. Anything else you want to add about this presentation on Friday?
So I would like to thank the school's management for coming up with such a fantastic idea. I would urge each and everyone listening to bring their word to UPSA, and then I would encourage every UPSA student to hop on board the interdisciplinary initiative, because it's a good one. You are going to learn more and you are going to get value for your money.
Right. Karen Hapush, thank you so much for joining us. Karen Hapush, I'm a new voice, a student of the Department of Communication Studies, and they put together Farmer Verify on Friday. We would have them present that. But, Doc, let me ask that, what guidance did you give to them?
So they've been trained for over a year.
Over a year?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You've been working on this project for over a year.
Okay.
And the whole aim of this project is to bridge the gap between academia and practice. We want to be able to solve real-time solutions. Okay. So, in fact, on the day, they'll be presenting the software. They have ready-made software, like you said, the prototypes, that all we need is funding and people to believe in us, to know that this is implementable and we can implement them.
Fantastic. Ivan Tomefa Adiku is with the Department of Information Technology. Ivan, welcome. So talk to us about your project also.
Okay, so our project is a facility booking system. It is a self-centralized platform that transforms how facilities are accessed and managed.
Okay. Yes. What went into that?
So our research, we took universities, for example, and lots of events happen on university facilities. Right. But accessing these facilities, sometimes you need to go physically to visit these facilities, and there's a whole lot of processes. And for management, most of their records are kept in paper books and all these things. So we created a digital centralized platform that helps management get all their information into one spreadsheet or one dashboard or database, I mean. Yes. And then for students and the general public, they'll easily access these facilities on their phone, see availability, and then see the facilities on their phone.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. What were the challenges working on this also?
So first of all, I mean, working with another department. Okay. I mean, we needed to understand where they were coming from. It wasn't only the technological aspect. We needed to understand the business aspect. That we did it with business administration students. Okay. Yes. So it was a bit challenging, but I mean, it was okay.
You just had to come to a point where you both understood the perspectives for this particular project. That's it. But what have you personally learned from this?
Okay. So for me, I learned that digital transformation it happens when an organization uses technology to change how it serves its customers. It's makes decisions and operates. Okay. So with the facility booking system, it helps eliminate or it helps solve all those problems. Technology helps solve all those problems. So this initiative has really helped me understand things from the managerial point of view as well as the technological point of view.
Okay, fantastic. So you did it with how many were in the group?
We were four business admin students, 2 IT students.
Okay, fantastic. IT people come and do their things, and the business people also come with the business angle to it. Fantastic. Doc, you've been with them coming up with all of these ideas. I'm sure you're very proud of the things that they've been able to come up with.
Yes, I mean, I'm super proud of them. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We have 16 solutions out there. And these are not theory, these are practice. I mean, you heard the two. And we have 14 more for you. Okay. I mean, these are real problems and real solutions that we face every day. This time around, the solutions are no more in the libraries. They are going to be presented to you. And we have over 150 organizations that have promised to be in on Friday. Okay. Because these are solutions they need. Yeah. These are problems they are facing. And we've come up with apps that solve the problems for you. So we've changed the narrative. UPSA has changed the narrative. Professor John Kweku Mensah Mawuto has changed the narrative. And it will be displayed on the 21st of August, 10 a.m. at the UPSA auditorium. Right, so on Friday at 10 a.m. UPSA auditorium, that's where you'd see all of these amazing students pitch their projects to all of us to get to know the problems that they have, the problems they are solving. Right, the final thing, so people can put up the projects, do all of their things, but when it comes to the presentation, sometimes there's a problem with that. How have you worked on that? I wish you'll be there on Friday to see. We've had sleepless nights. You see, he's smiling. I mean, you're ready. We have been so hard on them. I mean, I think Monday, it was terrible. People were tearing up. They were crying because we hit them hard. We've trained them, we've shaped them, and you can even see from the way they are even answering the questions. We have really prepared them for this big day, and we want to see everybody there. We want to see you, we want to see everybody in there.
No, on Friday we are having the clean conference at the University of Ghana. So when I got there, I dashed to UPSA. Right? Thank you very much for coming in, Dr. Akushika Ando. She's a senior lecturer at the Department of Marketing. Ivan Tomefadiku is a student with the Department of Information Technology, and Karen Hapush Amenuvo is also a student with the Department of Communication Studies, and it's the UPSA Innovation Day on Friday, 10 a.m. at the UPSA Auditorium. So you can pass by and be a part of this event. Once more, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Doc. Have a very, very blessed day. We're taking a break. When we come back, we'll be joined by the Member of Parliament for New Job in South and ranking member on the Trade, Industry and Tourism Committee in Parliament. Michael Chibefi joins me. We'll talk about Ghana's economic recovery, especially the 24-hour economy, the market aspect that has been added to it. We'll talk about that. Stay with us here on Good Afternoon, Ghana.
Pulse of a nation, rising, unshaken. When the Black Stars take the world stage, we don't just play, we bring the storm. Fuel the dream. Support the Black Stars. Storm Energy Drink. Make your mark. Excessive drinking can be detrimental to health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advert is FDA approved.
In my line of work, a confident smile is everything. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste keeps me on top of my game and ensures my smile is always radiant and bright.
With the tiring nature of my job, we spend several hours under the scorching sun. To keep our teeth white and our breath fresh all the time, we use none other than Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. You're on a Kessie and in a kit one.
Samayo Kendini, who be here, Semetra Sapapadia to a mammy manful. Kel Charcoal's natural ingredients, and a bomb is so by a man is swing, Nesansu Mama Hoto so a will beg you.
Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Choose Kel Charcoal Toothpaste for anti-cavity, whiter teeth, and fresher breath all day. Available in 80 gram and 150 gram. Grab yours today.
Kel, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Finding my dream apartment in just 2 days was a breeze with 7terragh.com. Looking for your next home, the perfect piece of land, or the best commercial property for your business? Are you worried about sending money home for property and finding nothing when you return? Well, worry no more. 7terragh.com is just a platform to find prime lands, perfect properties, or vibrant real estate development at the click of a button. 7terragh.com is your go-to property listing platform that allows you to register, list, rent, buy or sell, and connect with correct agents. With our AI-powered smart search, personalized dashboards, verified agent connection, and interactive property maps, all your property needs have been made easier. Check us out on 7terragh.com or contact us on 0302-998-246 or 0561-032-252. 7terragh.com, powered by MNC Properties.
Madam, I'm looking for Abena.
Abena, there's someone looking for you.
Madam, please, where's Abena?
Abena, yes, ma'am. Is this who you are looking for?
Madam, please get me Abena. Please.
Della Abena Bra.
Oh, Abner. If it's not Abner rice, you can't eat any other anymore.
Abner rice and Nijin Kwa.
FDA, a Jadian Kratz way that's.
So, I have 10 Ghana cedis in my pocket. Now think about it. If 10 Ghana cedis could buy you anything at all, what would you buy? I can think about so many things. Are you ready? Watch this space.
Metro TV, Original TV, Original FM and Metro Digital, under the auspices of the Office of the Chief of Staff, proudly present the Clean Conference 2026. Theme: Assessing Ghana's progress towards UN SDGs Agenda 2030. SDG 6, Clean Water and Sanitation. SDG 7, Clean Energy. And SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. Friday, 21st August 2026, 9 a.m. at the City Conference Hall, University of Ghana, Legon, Accra. With just 4 years to achieve the UN SDGs 2030, how far has Ghana come? The answers begin with one national conversation, the Metro and Original Sanitation Conference, with the Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Debra. In attendance will be the Gamanche, His Royal Majesty King Takiteko True II. The Clean Conference, bringing together government, development partners, industry players, academia, civil society, and all Ghanaians. Change is not only in conference rooms, so there will be a cleanup exercise on Saturday, 22nd August 2026, also led by the Chief of Staff. Join thousands of volunteers for this massive cleanup exercise across the major streets of Accra. Metro Clean Conference, Wahuni Diema or Maini Tumpong.
Welcome back. This is Good Afternoon Ghana on Metro TV with me, Desmond Okreko Dance. We're live on Facebook and also on YouTube, Metro TV Ghana, DSTV channel 277. We're live on there. Joining us in studio now is Member of Parliament for New Job and South and ranking member on the Trade and Tourism Committee in Parliament. Honorable Michael Chibefi is here with me. We're talking about the economy and the situation in the country now, especially with the 24-hour economy market. I remember last week or so we had him on phone as we covered that story from Agbeboloshi, where the AMA had given the markets, the traders, an ultimatum to the end of the month to vacate that area for the commencement of a 24-hour economy market there. But today is in here. Honorable Michael Chibefi, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, my brother.
All right. How's it going? Seems to be a lot happening in Parliament, but more so with the with what's happening in the country, conversations around some of the indicators that for the government it had become very important for them, the exchange rates, talking about fuel prices and all of that. How's it going now, your view? You've always held the view that things are not too good as they say.
Thank you very much for having me today. I mean, and I want to also send my greatest respect to your viewers and the good people of Ghana.
Right.
And very respected flag bearer of MPP, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, and all members of the party.
Right.
That the party is poised and prepared to capture power again in 2028. We are
poised and prepared.
We are so sure about that. Confidently, I'm telling you that we are so sure about that.
What I've heard is that you've really learned from what has happened in 2024.
A lot has happened. I mean, within this period, you see that the party is in the process of reorganization. So far, we have finished the regional elections.
Yes.
We are just about entering the phase for the national officers to be chosen.
Right.
And so far, it has been good, extremely phenomenal. I mean, excellent in terms of organization. You may have one or two skirmishes, but all in all, it has been very well. And looking at what is happening, the promises they gave, I'm talking about this NDC government, the promises they give to Ghana and what they have delivered. Clearly,
Or what they are delivering.
What they have delivered so far.
Okay.
It is not for me, a mere mortal. I mean, who is this young man sitting here on this table to say that NDC has not done well? It is for Ghana to tell.
Your constituents are telling you that?
It is for Ghana to tell. It is for you as a broadcast journalist who is a very intelligent analyzer of issues to tell that these guys have not done very well.
Mind to look at it and ask you a question also.
So the point I want to make is that looking at what we have done and looking at the deliverables so far, one can easily conclude that these guys are on their way back to opposition.
What's been your most disappointing part of this government?
You see, the fact that they have not shown so much respect to Ghanaians. That's my problem.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Respect in what sense?
Respect in advertising A and presenting B to them.
Okay.
That's a very serious thing. So you advertise an intention or a document.
Okay.
And you tell the people of Ghana that this is a document I'm bringing. And when you come, you decide not to touch the document. Or you forget about it. You just try to do a little of it. I mean, just to show off that you are ready to handle the issue, but you decide not to do anything about it. That is the most disrespectful part of the whole issue. And that is what I mean by the disrespect. Because if you respect Ghanaians, you would not advertise A and give them B.
In this case, you're talking about
everything. You know what I'm talking about.
Everything.
Well, 24-hour economy is the first one, because that's the flagship policy. That's what we are going to discuss today. So I don't want to. 24-hour economy is a flagship policy. Between me and you, they said to Ghana clearly that when they win power, 24-hour economy starts. We promised Ghanaians in 2015, in our manifesto, 2016 manifesto, that when we win power, we will start the policy of 1D, 1F immediately. We started in 2017. Check the records. We started the policy. Whether it was successful at the beginning or not, we started. For Ghanaians,
did you ever do it?
We did. What are you talking about?
You were able to do it completely?
No, but I'm saying to you that we will not. It's not possible we'll be able to finish. But we did a lot, you know.
How many of them?
We did a lot.
How many?
When we were leaving office, we had
one district, one factory.
Yes. 1D, 1F. But a lot of 1D, 1F companies are there. You know
once that companies had already been established, and you tapped into it.
Yes.
So that's not. But that's not.
No. Listen to me.
Okay.
I have always said that. I don't know whether I've said it on this table.
Okay.
That people didn't understand the concept of 1D, 1F.
Then again, there was also the same thing you're blaming the NDC for.
It's the NDC. We explain it.
Okay.
Every day we explain it to Ghanaians that the policy of 1D, 1F is two-tier.
Okay.
It is either a brownfield business or greenfield business.
Okay.
So the businesses can be businesses that we are going to start from scratch, or existing business that is in crisis, that needs resuscitation, or that needs to be brought up either through injection of capital or support. So the 1D, 1F that we had was extremely successful.
Extremely successful.
Yes. We are talking about a policy.
Yeah, I understand the two tiers you've just explained.
We're talking about a policy that when we're leaving office, we had almost about 200 companies at various stages of implementation, the 1D, 1F.
After 8 years?
Yes. 200 companies at various stages of implementation. Unprecedented. We're able to create indirect jobs of almost about 500,000 under 1D, 1F. Indirect jobs alone. Direct jobs, we're able to create more than 30,000.
Okay.
So that's what, see, the point I'm trying to
So let me just, I was just trying to get here. So the president in 2022 said that 107 factories had been completed and were operating.
Yes.
Out of 278.
Yes. And I'm saying that when we're leaving office, we had done almost 200 companies at various stages of implementation. That's the point I'm making to you. So it is not something, it is there for you to know and see. It is not Michael Ochimefi talking about it. It is there, documents, data available at the Ministry of Trade and Industry. So for that, we don't have a problem at all. My point is that we promised we were going to take off. What was the flagship policy of the NDC when they were campaigning? Was the flagship policy women's
the Women's Bank
Development Bank. Was that the flagship policy?
That would be a minor.
What was the flagship policy?
The 24-hour
24-hour economy. A lot of people voted for NDC because of the 24-hour economy. A lot of people. They voted for them because
of the 24-hour economy.
Yes,
not because they wanted you out.
No. They voted for them because they promised them like an innovative job policy that is going to create jobs. They termed it as Formula 133. 1 job, 3 shifts, 3
yes.
So it makes sense to Ghanaians, especially those unemployed young people. So if you have given me such promise, then you decide to do otherwise, you said we should not talk about it. What are you talking about? That policy was their flagship policy.
Right.
Flagship.
It was talked about always during campaign.
Flagship. As at now, we are almost getting 2 years.
2 years.
The policy has not taken off. And they say we shouldn't talk about it.
Still doing feasibility and trying to put infrastructure. That is what.
Listen to me. Is that what they promise? Let's look at it. You see,
but from policy, you cannot just get up and say you've begun.
From a layman's perspective,
right?
You promise Ghanaians, NDC, we are going to create more jobs. When we win power, we're going to start 24-hour economy.
Right.
The impression they created at that time, even clearly, showed that government was going to set up factories or businesses, or all government agencies were going to turn into 24 hours. That's what they created. The impression they created.
That was right away after coming into government.
That's the impression they created.
Okay. So you are talking about the impression rather than
vis-a-vis the deliverables, okay. Whether they have achieved that or not. That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
So I'm talking about a situation where you have given promise that this is what I'm bringing. So you prepare a 287-page document, and you say that, okay, this is a policy. We want to do this now. The proposal you gave to Ghanaians is different from the proposal you are implementing. What kind of behavior is that? Do you think we are small boys in this country?
What did you understand of it from the beginning? And what are you seeing now?
The impression they created was not to set up business as in government was going to set up or build factories, or going to use the private sector to build factories. The impression was that Ghana Cocoa Board was going to turn into a 24-hour operation. The impression was that Ghana Port and Harbours Authority, 24-hour. The impression was that Ghana Passport Office, 24-hour. You understand? That was the impression. Now, the policy document they've written clearly showed that they were deceiving Ghanaians. It is a cut and paste of 24 of 1D1F.
Oh, wow.
I am telling you.
Oh, wow.
24-hour economy. That government promised to do is a cut and paste of 1D1F.
But the main theme of this is a 24-hour.
Just read the preamble of the documents. You see that it's almost the same.
What is it from the 1D1F?
The 24-hour, the 1D1F policy is a private sector-led initiative.
Right.
The same thing under 24-hour economy.
But that cannot be solely for your government.
No, I'm not saying
that time.
I'm just trying to tell you that if you read the document, I have read both.
All of them.
And I'm telling you, there's a cut and paste. It's a strictly private sector-led initiative, not a public sector.
Okay.
So anything DVLA is doing is not part of the 24-hour economy. That's an assumption.
Right.
Anything Passport Office is doing is not part of the 24-hour economy. That's an assumption. Because if you present the document that says that the policy is a private sector-led initiative, it means that the policy is going to be run by the private sector. So if the policy is going to be run by the private sector, what interests have you if you want to bring the public sector in when you have submitted different documents?
Okay. The secretariat, 24-hour economy secretariat, per what you said that it's a private sector led, says they're trying to put in place infrastructure, but for the benefit of those asking what has been done, they told all of us that 268 filling stations, 33 manufacturers are operating currently under the 24-hour economy. So it indeed goes to show that it's a private sector-led initiative.
That's why I said they failed. Do you know why they failed?
Tell me.
They failed not because of the first one alone, but this one too, what you have just said.
Oh.
Because we have agreed now in principle that the 24-hour economy is a private sector-led initiative.
Right.
Now, you want captains of industry or the private sector to be involved. Because the private sector will be able to run the 24-hour economy well. Because most of them have the infrastructure already. What they need is the motivation. So, assuming you want to implement 24-hour economy, you come to Metro TV or this group.
Yeah, Metro TV. What's the name? Ignite Media.
What?
Ignite Media.
Ignite Media. Ignite Media. What can you do? Can you employ 1,000 more people for us?
Okay.
And they said, oh, we can. We can, Mr. President. Okay, so, Mr. President, what do you want us to do for you? Please, if you can give me some tax rebate or give me some things, I'll be able to. So, give me tax holidays.
Okay.
And the president will say, okay, Ignite Media, from today, the next 5 years, don't pay corporate taxes to government. Don't do this. Don't do that. All the monies that we want to, you pay as taxes, use it, inject it back into the business to create more opportunities for Ghanaians. So that instead of you closing at 12 midnight, you will now run 24-hour television services and radio services.
Yes.
And employ more people. What have government done? Government has given what we call incentive to the private sector through tax holidays.
Right.
As at now, government has not even invited captains of industry to sit down. Listen to me.
Okay, you finish up.
I am talking to you as the ranking member of Trade Committee. I'm not another person.
Yes, I understand that. But the secretary, I'm also reading what the secretariat is telling us.
Whatever the secretariat will do, they will bring it to us in Parliament for us to do it, prepare the document. So whatever they say, I should know about it. That's the point. So the document, okay, so can the secretariat, did they prepare their own bill, the policy?
No.
They brought it to us in Parliament. And we sat down and worked on it.
So it means the secretariat is lying?
Listen to me. As at now, they have not, because I have been a deputy minister of trade before.
Yes.
I've been a CEO of Ghana Free Zones Authority before. So I have friends in the industry.
Everywhere. They are telling you that they've not been contacted.
And I'm saying that the first meeting they had with the president was just a meeting. The president giving them hope. But the 24-hour economy has not met them, the private sector, to discuss the 24-hour business with them. The 24-hour economic secretariat has not asked them what they want. They have not presented an incentive package, even to Parliament or even to them. They've not done that. So how do you implement the policy when you have not even shown any sign of seriousness, any sign of trying to motivate and helping people to create opportunities?
Okay. The secretariat says they are planning. They say that they are still on the roadmap. They are putting together infrastructure. It was recently that they also secured some funding for this, right?
So let me tell you something.
Okay.
The secretariat is not serious.
Oh. No, you know there are people there who are working.
24-hour economy. I am telling you for a fact.
No, but if you say they are not serious.
And you know, as I'm talking to you, you know that the 24-hour economy was a promise given, with so much passion and zeal. The president gave the people hope. That's what we want to do. When we win the elections, this is what we want to do. When we form a government, this is what we want to do. Now the people have given you the mandate to form the government. You have formed government. In almost 2 years, you have not done anything about it. You have only set up the secretariat, brought the policy up. Now what you are telling us is that the 24-hour economy you advertise is not what you are going to implement. Now you need a lot of private sector involvement and investment.
Right.
So government is not bringing a dime in the form of investment. It's private sector. So if the private sector is not ready to invest, 24-hour economy, that will not happen. That's the meaning. That's the meaning. So in the documents, what DVLA they say they are doing is not true. Because it is not part of the 24-hour economy. Per the document.
So per what the document states that
it is a
because the private sector led initiative.
But even go to DVLA. Go to DVLA.
Oh, they have a 24-hour.
Yes, I intentionally, the car I brought, I intentionally registered it at 2:30 a.m. I got there around 1:15. I was the only person they took care of. Only person.
But people came in the day.
Nobody.
People came in the day.
No, I'm just trying to tell you that if you want to see, you see, yes, I call also car no.
Okay.
See, if you want to see that the place is working, check even during the day.
But you said you went there intentionally at 1 a.m.
And I was the only person they took care of.
But they took care of you.
Yes.
So it is running.
What I'm saying, you don't understand me. You don't understand me.
Okay.
I'm talking about
the demand.
Effort. It is not just saying that we are going to do 24-hour economy. So 24-hour economy, you come and you spend money. Let's say you have employed people.
Right.
And the person will come there and for 2 weeks, the person will be serving only one person. Or let's say for 3 months, the person is serving only one person every night, or sometimes zero. Because you have to create the opportunity for people to come.
Okay.
Create the means so that, or the putting something in the people so they will come. They will come. If else, they will not come.
Okay.
So the point we are making here is that the 24-hour economy is a private sector-led initiative that the government promised and the government has failed. That's a fact.
Okay. So if you just tune in, this is Good Afternoon Ghana, and we have the ranking member on the Trade and Tourism Committee in Parliament and Member of Parliament for Nujabin South, Michael Chibefi, with us here. He says that what was promised to Ghanaians is not what we're seeing now. But the Secretariat in the past months has also been telling us that they're working on a number of things. They are planning, they are putting infrastructure together, they are looking at the markets and doing all of these things. Is that not enough credit that at least they are doing something to make the policy work?
Something like what? I want to know there's something they are doing. Me, I don't know.
So that's what I'm saying, that they say they are planning.
So,
they say they are looking at the markets.
And they are planning before the elections.
No, sometimes the things you say when you are in opposition may not be what it is in government.
That's what I want you to say. You have not said it. I want to tell them that they overpromised, or they gave a very huge hype for the policy, and they have failed.
But if you say they have failed, that is where a lot of people have problems about the failure. You've given them 4 years. Ghanaians gave them 4 years.
We are in Ghana here. We've been here. I mean, you have been in the cycle. Ghana Polka cycle.
Right.
The first 2 years, the year that you can work. Then, maximum 2.5 years. Almost 3. 2.5 years. The last half of 2027 and then 2028 will be for elections.
But what you are saying, why am I getting why am I feeling like the last year that will be for the people to, see the things that the government has done? Maybe they will complete it fully in the last year. You can give them more time.
You saw what we did, MPP, when we started showcasing all the things that we have done. We started showcasing all the infrastructure. Hospitals were built last quarter before the elections. You saw what happened. People voted against us. They didn't see it. You gave them promise. The promise was that every young person who is not working will get work under 24-hour economy. Right. And the promise was that you give the impression that almost all government agencies were going to turn into a 24-hour, cycle. Now, you are saying that it's only a private sector-led initiative. And that one, you need huge investment. They were talking about almost $4 billion investment.
Yes.
And $4 billion, they are now thinking of, the voter, basin. That basin, what we call the Eastern Corridor, that side. They are thinking of developing it into industrial parks or industrial area from Akosombo down to Wakadugu, that part.
Yeah.
It's not small investment that we're talking about, my brother. Huge. And I'm saying that even if that is not due, what you have to do now, for a start, for people to see that you're working, invite all the private sector industries. They are running 24-hour economy system already, most of them. Some of them even have the infrastructure, but they don't have them, give them promise.
Right.
That, let's say, Zonda, we want to give you the opportunity to create more jobs. Can you create 500 more jobs for us? Yes.
Okay.
What do you need? Okay. Government will give you tax holiday for 5 years. Government will give you import duty, zero import duty on all vehicles that you bring, sell, or on all raw material for production. So that, for 5 years, you don't pay the taxes to government. The money that you use to pay taxes, you inject the money back into the business. Now, use the money to pay salaries of the new people you employ. That is the way to go. Not the being quiet.
Okay.
Not just sitting down and just telling us that you are planning. What's the meaning of planning?
So
planning for what?
So that's what. So I'm looking at some of the data here. It's in terms of the monetary allocations for this policy. We know of the 110 million cedis. That's just for the secretariat to go by their work.
Yeah.
But we're seeing about, or we understand that in the pipeline. So that's why I talk about the planning.
The
11.5 billion investment that they are looking at.
There is a private sector investment.
Yes.
They are looking at. They are now going to look for pension funds and look for investment from other
But still, they are looking at it for the policy.
No, I'm not saying they are not looking at it. I'm only telling you
that they feel
that's the flashy. You don't get it. I'm a politician. You are a broker journalist.
Yes.
I'm talking about a flashy policy. Let me give you an example of a flashy.
Oh yeah, of course I understand the flashy.
No, you don't
policy.
understand it.
No, I understand the flashy.
Not understand as in the book understanding. I'm talking about political understanding.
The political understanding of it.
When we say flashy policy, we mean promising Ghanaians that when we come, we'll do what we call free education or free senior high school.
The free SHS.
So immediately we come, 2017, we start.
So that's a policy that's been successful.
Because the point is that you wanted Ghanaians to embrace and accept the fact that you are a very genuine and honest political leader. So you take off immediately. But in this case, you promise. Then when we ask you, why haven't you started? He said, one, we need to set up a secretariat. We help you to set up a secretariat. Then he said that you needed a policy. We help you to get a policy. Then he said now, you are planning. By the end of the month, they will say they are organizing. Then by the time you realize that, they will now say other things.
Do you want to call the secretariat in to Parliament to answer questions?
Well, we've called them a lot of times. I work with them.
Okay.
But then we know, even the 106 or something million, ask them how much was released to them. We can't say things though.
Oh, they've not received the money?
Ask how much was released for them.
You say you work with them, so you tell me.
I am telling you that if we say want to say things,
say that one. How much has been given to them to the best of your knowledge?
I even suspect. I don't want to say it in confidence.
Okay.
If it is in confidence, it's in confidence in my heart, not in my mouth. But I can tell you that the 24-hour economic secretariat is suffering.
The people are supposed to lead the
secretariat is suffering. I'm telling you.
So, are you worried that they do not? Of course, it's a flagship program for the government, so they wouldn't be speaking a lot of times if there are because the last thing we heard from the secretary was a statement that was released based off an interview that was done a few months ago. We've not exactly had updates in terms of what's been done.
Immediately I finish, they'll come out with another statement. That's what they do. They have been crippled intentionally. I don't know whether it's. I mean, I stand to be corrected. But then, how can you? That is where I have a problem. And I've been telling you the problem.
Yeah.
That you cannot bring a policy and decide to intentionally create an impediment for the program to suffice. That's how come the program is in trouble. It's in trouble. Because note that we are left with only 4 months. Or 4 months, almost 4 months.
Yeah.
The year ends. The year will end just in 4 months. So after 4 months, what happened? We enter the new year. We have not seen any action on the 24-hour economy. All we know is that they are sempa nabo. That's all that we know.
That's what you sing in Parliament.
That's what they know. That one they can sing it.
They've been singing that in Parliament.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are sempa nabo 24. Then as a 24-hour economy, a wafer. I told you say team. Sorry, you. It is seriously it is drowned. Well, I can't say at the hall.
Okay, so from the things you're saying, and as you say, you work closely with them and you know the things happening there. And probably that would be the worry of a lot of Ghanaians that we've not had a lot of updates because for this government, they've tried as much as possible to give us updates on maybe big push. Minister says there's other things.
The big push, what's happening in the bush? Big push, what's happening?
Oh, the roads minister has been going around and has been giving us the updates on what's happening.
We are here.
So maybe the secretariat, and this is to the secretariat, they need to let us know what is happening because, as you say, not just with you, a lot of people had confidence in that
No, because
policy?
not a lot of people, as many young people as possible.
Right.
Because if you are not working, you think that, okay, so my point was that, so I knew that because they have won the elections, I'm going to put a bus down to carry people to Tema or Accra to come and work from
from your constituency.
Well, because good news. And people are going to get jobs.
Yeah.
We were not able to create a lot of jobs for them. So these people have promised a lot. Albeit we think that we're doing so well.
Okay.
But then my point is that if you were not able to do that, tell Ghanaians that we can't do it. The policies is suffering.
Is there not any establishment in your constituency that you could suggest to the secretariat?
We have a lot. But they will not even listen to us. Because I've told them 1,001 times that what you have to do, as I said earlier on, when we had issues with the United States giving us restriction, tax restriction, I told them what they have to do immediately was to bring all industry players together and give them hope.
Okay.
We sat down. Later on, they did what I said. Good, at least. Because the point is that you cannot just sit down and say you are not saying anything. Because Ghanaians are watching you. Young people are watching. And that's how come they've now turned into what they call the 24-hour market.
So I was coming to that.
24-hour market.
So you were telling me the other time that the market was not part of anything that was presented.
Just go to the 24-hour policy document.
Okay.
The document is a 287-page document. Check where you can find the 24-hour market. There's nothing like that. What you can see is the 24-hour so market for fish market across the country.
So across the coastal lines,
and
all
the government was going to create fish markets intentionally to create fish. That's the only market the government talk about.
That was mentioned in the policy.
So there is nowhere in the policy, and there's nowhere.
Okay.
Let me read something.
Please hold on. Let's go for a break. I need to go for a break, but then they would be able to look out for that in the policy. We're taking a break here on Good Afternoon Ghana. When we come back, we continue with Honorable Michael Ochiberfi as we talk about the 24-hour economy and the 24-hour economy market. Right, so stay with us. We'll be back shortly.
The pulse of a nation, rising, unshaken. When the Black Stars take the world stage, we don't just play, we bring the storm. Fuel the dream. Support the Black Stars. Storm Energy Drink. Make your mark. Excessive drinking can be detrimental to health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advert is FDA approved.
Mommy, good morning.
Good morning, my son. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Mom. How about you?
I'm fine.
Joe, I just saw your mom doing her usual morning routine. Like, it was just 2 weeks she underwent a major colon surgery.
Bro, see, my mom is doing perfectly fine, and we're all excited about it. It was minimally invasive surgery, and the recovery has been very fast.
Minimally? Hey! No, wait. What do you mean by that?
So they offered my mom a laparoscopic colon surgery. Laparoscopic colon surgery, which we accepted. It turned out it was equally safe with a very fast recovery time, and the cost involved too was very, very reasonable. She was discharged 3 days after the surgery, and you can see her, she's on her feet again.
3 days?
Just 3 days, bro.
Mean Tuber Hospital, First Ghana Colorectal Center, aimed to serve a peculiar health need.
Hello, my friends. My name is Kelkit Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored, So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger. Chicky whiter. Chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kel Kids. Happy smile.
Today's class is going to be an exciting one. Now, who can share an unforgettable moment in their life? Okay, Asempa.
I'd like to talk about my first time. It was her natural look, complemented by her favorite green silky apparel that caught my attention. I have to say, she automatically possessed me with her smile, which exposed her beautiful white teeth. That's not all. Her enduring signature perfume could be smelled from afar. Madam, why do you look so surprised? My first time with her was special and irresistible. I'm talking about Cindy Rice. Cindy Rice can be found in selected supermarkets nationwide.
Cindy Rice, sweet aroma, great taste. This advert is FDA approved.
This is the old way. Let me show you a new and a better way. EduPack.
EduPack?
Yes, EduPack. A GS approved and supported initiative for all first year students going to SHS by Prospectus Ghana Limited. Now you don't need to go to the market. All your trunks, mattresses, pillows, including plastic chalkboards, are all waiting for your child at the school. Note, all our wooden chalkboards are being changed to plastic ones to avoid bedbugs.
You can also register by dialing *713*821# following the prompts, or you can visit www.edupackgh.com and tap register. You can also register at any ADB branch near you at a very affordable price. EduPack, approved and supported by GES.
So, I have 10 Ghana cedis in my pocket. Now think about it. If 10 Ghana cedis could buy you anything at all, what would you buy? I can think about so many things. Are you ready? Watch this space.
Welcome back from the break. So, quoting from President John Dramani Mahama, he said, the 24-hour economy is more than a policy. It is a catalyst for industrialization, export promotion, and job creation. It's about building an economy that works for everyone, every hour of the day. And that's what we're discussing here with Michael Trebefi, the Member of Parliament for New Job in South and ranking member on the Trade, Economy and Tourism Committee in Parliament, where he says that the government has lied to Ghanaians. This is not what they promised. And we'll talk about the markets. The market, Honorable, you were talking about it earlier that it was nowhere mentioned.
So I said that when you look into the, just go through the policy.
Yeah, the policy.
You will not find anything like that in the policy.
So why are we seeing that?
So this is just an afterthought. You know, when they thought that they were failing, clearly they were not able to achieve the targets of working on the 24-hour economy. They said now, okay, let us try to find a way to substitute the 24-hour economy with the 24-hour markets. Because they think that, okay, most Ghanaians, some Ghanaians are not educated, they will not know. Some Ghanaians are just, I don't want to use the term worse. They will not know. But that's not the way to go. I'm putting it on record, my brother. And here, today, I'm telling you, the 24-hour market is not the same as 24-hour economy you told Ghana. I'm telling you. 24-hour economy is not 24-hour market. Two distinct initiatives or different initiatives. One is a policy that is written, is a manifesto promise, the NDC party, that they came to government and they've prepared a policy for. It's supposed to run under the 24-hour secretariat of the office of the president. That's the meaning. Albeit they claim the 24-hour market is also under the 24-hour economy, we don't believe. And it is clearly, it must be under the ambience or the armpit of the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development. How can 24-hour market be 24-hour economy? Because of a new shame. You want to cover your shame with this market. And look at what's happening. Going about demolishing even schools to set a market. What kind of country are we building? So, my brother, it will surprise you that in the next few days there are going to be a lot of suits.
Lawsuits against the government.
Yes. That is why I'm sure I'm not a prophet of doom. Take it from me. I'm not a prophet of doom. I'm just bringing this caveat that by close of the year there are going to be a lot of lawsuits that will truncate the 24-hour market project. Because across the country, look, somebody has a finished building. I mean, the property is a government property, earmarked for market. Somebody has, built on it or something. I don't know how it happened. All you can do is to get a new place.
Okay.
Bring human face to the thing. But somebody's property, pulling a property like that down, pulling a school down to set up a 24-hour market in a village. You go to Ochimkwanta. How many people live in Ochimkwanta? And they are setting up 24-hour markets in Ochimkwanta. Bontoriase. How many people live there? At 6 o'clock, the whole town will be quiet. How many people live there? How much money can you create? How much business can you create? So my point is that it is not about...
Okay, we're wrapping up.
It's not about doing something just to please the masses or to cover your shame. And I am saying it in confidence that the government is intentionally trying to substitute the 24-hour market to 24-hour economy.
Okay. So wrapping up on this, I just wanted to ask you about the timelines, because in all of this discussion, it's about the timelines that the policy gave. Okay, yeah. So the bill will be done at this time. The president will assent to it. They'll do the short term, all of those things. And then, so I am seeing here that the medium term, which is from this year to 2028, is to begin with the construction of, that is model markets, as we are talking about, with the districts.
That's the point I'm making to you. Model market for what?
For 24-hour economy.
Was it part of the policy? Was it part of the policy?
Okay.
So then clearly, my brother, in conclusion on what you said, to conclude on that, not my own conclusion, on your side, I'm telling you that they are using the 24-hour economy, sorry, the 24-hour market to substitute for the 24-hour economy.
Okay. So, but the target is a 4-year target. So as I said,
4-year
target, something would happen.
Something that's private sector led. It's not going to be championed by the public sector. It's a private sector led initiative.
Okay.
So the private sector need to be motivated to work.
We need to go. Thank you so much for your time today.
Before I leave, the 24-hour market is not the 24-hour economy.
Okay.
Again,
right.
I want to say it on
thank you very much for coming. He's a ranking member on the Trade Economy and also Tourism Committee in Parliament. And just before we go, the NHIA has launched its Digital Knowledge Center at the NHIA head office here in Accra, providing staff with a central platform to support continuous learning, knowledge sharing, and professional development. And the launch was held on Monday, August 17, and the directors of various directorates, deputy directors, were all present for the launch. And the chief executive for the NHIA, Dr. Victor Asaribampo, described the occasion as an important milestone for the authority, emphasizing that a strong and high-performing institution must remain a learning organization. So we'll bring you more of that later on Newsnight. But happy birthday to Mr. Lawrence Daniels, PRO for the Chartered Insurance Institute of Ghana, country director of the Association of Young Insurance Professionals and the head of corporate business at Impact Life, and also to Lexi Nanaba Kunama Daniels. Today's your birthday from your dad, Mr. Lawrence Daniels. Happy birthday to you, and to my brother T from Eagles Temple, ICG Sigbawe. Thank you for watching. Many thanks for joining us here on the program. My name is Desmond Okrekudan. So log on to Metro TV Online for more news. Have a good afternoon.
Metro TV, Original TV, Original FM and Metro Digital, under the auspices of the Office of the Chief of Staff, proudly present the Clean Conference 2026. Theme: assessing Ghana's progress towards UN SDGs Agenda 2030. SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. SDG 7, clean energy. And SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. Friday, 21st August 2026, 9 a.m. at the City Conference Hall, University of Ghana, Legon, Accra. With just 4 years to achieve the UN SDGs 2030, how far has Ghana come? The answers begin with one national conversation, the Metro and Original Sanitation Conference, with the Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Debra. In attendance will be the Gamanche, His Royal Majesty King Takiteko True II. The Clean Conference, bringing together government, development partners, industry players, academia, civil society, and all Ghanaians. Change is not only in conference rooms, so there will be a cleanup exercise on Saturday, 22nd August 2026, also led by the Chief of Staff. Join thousands of volunteers for this massive cleanup exercise across the major streets of Accra. Metro Clean Conference, Wahuni Diema or Maini Tumpong.
Are you ready to go on an adventure across Africa with your favorite twins? Yes, that's right. Nuzo and Namia are back. Join them on curious adventures full of wonder and discovery, unexpected friendships, big feelings, and stories that unlock the power of imagination. And for parents, every episode helps your children build literacy, comprehension, emotional learning, and confidence through storytelling they love. So come dream bigger, laugh louder, and explore a world of wonder with Nuzo and Namia. Find your nearest station and showtimes now at nuzoandnamia.com. Bye for now.